ball every day. Cash go the pour every day. Every day we dey kneel and pray. Also hard whether night or day. We don't care what no one say. Make sure say we get this pay. Olele, olele, lele. Olele, olele, lele. All my guys go the ball every day. Cash go the pour every day. Every day we dey kneel and pray. Also hard whether night or day. We'll be singing ale, 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 ale. Oh, ale, ale. Ale, ale, we'll be singing ale, 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 hallelujah. We'll be singing ale, 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 oh, ale, 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 ale. We'll be singing ale, 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 hallelujah. Like that, to the beat or ya wine like that. Show love, no time. One life I go live like this. I cannot keep myself, I can't oppress myself. Say I cannot dare this. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Help me sing it now. 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 Oh, kumbaya. Oh, kumbaya. Oh, kumbaya. Life, they say, begins at 40. And women in their 40s are only just beginning to blossom. 40 and Fabulous reality TV show. One house, 10 women, 60 days. 10 complete strangers from all across Nigeria would live together in one house to learn the secrets of building a great nation through arts, crafts, and business development. With no links to the outside world, it's gonna be challenging. So who's gonna break? Who's gonna get evicted? And who would win the ultimate prize of 10 million naira and a brand new car? It starts on the 25th of June 2022. It's reality TV like never before.
That means we have to request for things for bitter leaf soup now. We need onugbo. Fresh onugbo. I will delegate somebody to work. This kind of exercise. But this one is plenty. It's not the feta.
Okay. I will land this.
You don't carry the 2 knives.
I want him that they cut. Now 2 knives they carry. Youngest mama occupy till Jesus comes. Once she enter this kitchen, she go. Now so I sharpen her this morning. I don't already sharpen her.
They tell me anything. Enough starfish, but it's a bit cool. They fried groundnut soup
this morning.
Oh God, I miss my mom. My mom, they cook that groundnut soup for me. Fried groundnut with bitter leaf. They will put, but fried, they put bitter leaf. God bless them.
Like a goosey.
They can't do pounded jam. No, you know they like a goosey.
When you fry it, it be like a goosey.
Groundnut.
No, you know that when you fry the groundnut.
Okay,
like
you brand it like a goosey, yes.
Now what I mean?
Then you go put that
enough crayfish.
and that's seed, dry fish.
Very sweet.
If you take and chop, I know they like eba, but they use and chop eba guy or pounded yam.
People like food though.
My mommy they call them omukusagwe.
People, let me bring me that butter, yes, please.
Omukusagwe.
Thank you.
Okay, on a omukusagwe. Omusagwe. Well. We get food.
You chop and finish, you see the eye.
Do you understand what I mean? Like I said, now we're in the age where you can go online. You can get how to draw, how to make anything online. Do you understand? And we also have some, skill acquisition. In my office, when we have programs, the National Council for Arts and Culture. So, if such events come, you can register and come to learn one thing or the other. Yes, thank you.
Ma, first of all, I love your earring. Please, can you tell me the meaning of that drawing, and do you sell the earrings?
Yes, it's for sale. This particular woman here is an artwork. You know, I told you that right now you can print artwork on mugs, on plates. Anywhere. So this one is an artwork of somebody, because I know it's online. Then the fashion designer or the person that created this printed it out and used it to create earrings. Wow. Yes.
Beautiful.
I have one of my artists that sells it. So she prints them out and creates earring with them, and she has the machine.
Wow.
Yes, for making them.
Wow.
And a lot of them too, you can get them online. They sell them on Alibaba. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, ma. Me, I love arts, and I love my culture things.
Yeah.
But the one I love most is the culture of it, because when I was young, they normally use me in the village. They normally use me to go for presentation. Maybe they are going to government house. They will dress me. At times, I wear only bra, tie small ring on my chest. So they will take me along, present me, So along the line, when I enter husband house, he said that he can't take that kind of a thing, exposing myself, all those things. So if I still see opportunity of anything culture, I love it. If I can see how I will still promote my culture, I will do it.
Okay. You have opportunity. And the opportunity you have is I will get in touch with Mother.
Wow.
Thank you, ma.
Great.
We have a art and culture traditionalist amongst us here.
Thank you, Ma, for coming. My name is Princess Ukeni Okoche. I'm from Uromi. I'm a promoter of Eastern culture and tradition. And last year, the museum, the National Museum, they gave me a cultural ambassador, which I still have the list in there. You know, my own is I love culture. I love anything culture. I love to promote my culture. I don't always do it here. I live in Italy. I promote it even in the diaspora. So everything about culture, and I'm very proud to promote my culture anywhere, even by promoting my culture. In Italy, they gave me 3 awards in Italy. So because when you talk of culture, I believe that when you talk of culture, you should be proud of where you come from. You should let the world, the people around you know that this is where you come from. This is your tradition, your culture, your heritage. You should be able to talk about it. You should be able to let the world know that this is you. This is what you believe in. As an Africa, we should be able to, tell the Western world that we have a culture, we have a tradition, we have custom. We should. Why are you laughing? So, and whenever I say anything concerning culture, I have interest, you know, I have passion for it. You know, I'm an advocate of girl child education, so, and women empowerment. I have an initiative. So, but culture is, I live in it, I love it, I have passion in it, so I want to do more about the culture. I really love to do more. I don't know, so.
Yeah, like I said, I work with the National Council for Arts and Culture.
Yes.
So you're also in it. She's already collaborating with us, and we have programs. And what is going to happen is she will discuss with my DJ about any of you that are interested in, you know, showcasing yourselves in any of our programs and participating in our programs. So she will be able to discuss with my office and let my DG know about it.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Like for me, if I tell you that I've not been able to paint for the past 1 year, and what happened? I had this, vision to produce 10 large works. I've already stretched the canvases, and suddenly I caught COVID.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So sorry.
That was February last year. It was a horrible
Wow.
experience.
So sorry.
So I realized that I lost my strength. I couldn't. I still have not been able to, you know, stretch my hand on my canvas to paint.
Wow.
It was my son that told me that when you suffer from COVID, there are some certain things that go away from your body.
Yes.
I didn't understand until I suffered from it. So I'm now trying to build myself up again. Maybe I'll start with small artworks. From there, maybe I'll graduate. Because immediately you start, the spirit
to come up. Wow. Wow.
you find out that you will just be in the studio, an idea will come, and immediately you want to put it on the sketch pad.
Sure.
Either on the sketch pad or you stretch canvas immediately. Even like I explained to you that artwork, I started something else, but as I was working on it, something else came.
Yes.
So you have that message.
Yes.
Like Mominike took us to her studio, and she told us, she said, here, that's where I get all my inspiration. No other person go in there. It's only when she stays there she has her inspiration. So I agree with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Art is very, very spiritual.
Spiritual.
You find out that some people will go into the bush, they'll go, you know, near the river. Do you know that artists develop themselves to that level, that spiritual level, that it's only when they are at that realm
They can
that
walk.
they can produce anything.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
You're right.
Wow.
It is very,
Wow.
very
Thank you,
spiritual.
ma'am. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you very much.
Excuse me. Okay, like she said, I totally agree with her because it resonates with me. I'm not an artist that draw, but I'm an interior designer. So most times when I get a picture in my head, I close my eyes and I do a voice record of everything I'm seeing. That's how I'm able to know where the three-seater will stay, where the art painting will stay, what particular kind of color to use for an ottoman. And in the middle of the night, when I get such ideas, at times I get restless. I run into the studio or the fabric store and just sit there. 1 a.m., 2 a.m. That's where I make my collections. So one day I was driving off and one of my upholsterers says, mommy, material for this chair. I said, I cannot think. So my assistant went and brought the material. When they finished making the chair, they looked at it, they say it's not nice. I said, you have to consult the gods. You did not consult the gods.
Yes.
So that's, yes,
it's true.
highly spiritual,
It
highly.
is. It
Yeah.
is.
Because it comes from inside.
Yes.
Highly spiritual.
I want to ask about this art.
they use white cardboard paper and a candle to do.
Okay.
Silhouette, yeah?
Wax.
Silhouette. That's one they use candle in a dark room to do.
Silhouette.
Silhouette. I'm close to it.
Silhouette.
Yes.
That's just a shadow.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it actually an art? A lot of people can be creative, with it. But I know we used to do it, when we were in secondary school. Yes.
Okay.
You go into a dark room, then you sit your, client on a seat against a wall with a cardboard paper there. Then you get the image and you paint everything black.
Okay.
That is it. That's the silhouette. It's just a shadow of a human being, and maybe some people, but after some time you find out that it's not as creative as when you sit down, draw somebody, paint, or this is silhouette can be done by anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
I have
you.
a question concerning beads.
Okay.
I've been seeing a lot of women wearing beads. Is it originated from art or from our tradition?
It's from our tradition.
Okay, so it's not beads and not artistic.
No, it depends on what you do with it. You can use beads to create a lot. People use beads to paint. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So it depends on the type of beads you're talking about. Like we have the coral beads that our women use. We have the ones they use in Edo. That's their traditional, costume.
Okay.
You understand? But there are different types of beads.
Okay.
So you can use it in your art. You can use it to create anything you want to create, depending on what you want.
Okay.
Yes.
The question I want to ask is, what's the difference between the oil paint art and the water paint art?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, we call it oil color, oil painting. Okay, the oil painting is oil based, and you use thinner kerosene, turpentine to dilute.
Okay.
While the water based use water, and that's where we have the poster color and acrylic color. But the acrylic, after using water on it, it becomes permanent.
Okay.
Permanent. Do you understand?
Yeah.
While maybe the poster color, if you pour water on it, it can wash off. But the oil is permanent. You can use water to wash the painting.
All right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So my next question.
So another thing I want to talk about.
Can I help you, Steph? Why you?
Okay. Another thing I want to talk to us about is setting goals. Goal setting. It's okay to have the big picture. In 5 years' time, I want to buy an airplane. I want to own a private jet. I'm going to buy the latest this one. I'm going to build a house. If you don't set goals, break it down. You can break it down in 5 years. You can break it down to weekly goals, daily goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. So when you say, I want to buy this house, you ask yourself, okay, today, buying a duplex in Asokoro is around 150 million, fine. So maybe in 5 years, you would have appreciated to 200 million. So what do? We say, okay, every day, if we set aside 20,000, 30,000 with discipline, because a lot of things will come to distract you, with discipline. As I am every day in my restaurant, there's a particular amount they must remove. If whether somebody is dying or you don't want to know. That money is like an emergency fund. So in the new restaurant, I found out that they were doing a lot of stealing. So I just called the camera person. I said, do a smart camera for me. That one that has zigzag. That if by 9 o'clock we trigger the alarm. So if you pass, it will beep me wherever I am. Because Nigeria is a place you need to be smart. If you are not smart, they will run you out of business.
That's right.
I'm telling you. And you know, the particular person doing this thing is someone that she's also a single parent. And you know, when I see women, oh God, when I see women, I can give my arm. This is someone I've been there for, and you know, at that point where the new place opened, I said, okay, you have been here. But my own is once I find out, I set another somebody against you. And I make them sign forms for me. If I give you uniform, you will sign my uniform policy. You will sign non-disclosure. Non-disclosure means you will not go and tell people that this is what I'm doing. Sometimes you can't really control it, but it just makes you feel okay. You know that place where the Bible says when you have done all, stand. So I just let them sign it. I let them sign non-compete. Non-compete means, for me, means that you cannot come and set up a restaurant 5-kilometer radius. Grand. So these are the things. If you are going into business, you need to go into it well. You need to go into it well, because children of nowadays, oh Lord, we don't know what they want. We don't know what they don't want to work, and they just want to cash out. I'm telling you, everybody just wants to be. Is it cooked? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So you remove it and add another one. Okay. So you set your goals, and while you set your goals, you also think of strategies. What will I do? Don't be deceived with Instagram. You see that Instagram? You see that thing? All of us are acting on Instagram. People that are real on Instagram, they are not up to 1%. So we make some of us make the 1%, but we still act at some point. Yes, because somehow you need to put your best feet forward. If not, you know. So don't be deceived by social media. Sometimes they are not true. I saw Messieke. I'm sorry I'm calling her name. But when somebody looks at her counting like $20,000, and you now go and compare yourself with her, I'm not her. To God be the glory. She's counting. Someday I will count my own cash, not just in assets or whatever I have. It's process, and we need to trust that process. We need to you need to trust that today you don't have it, but that doesn't mean you won't have tomorrow. That doesn't mean that you are less. That doesn't, because a woman that bought a car doesn't mean you won't have your own. I remember when I didn't have a car, but I just believed in my dream. Oh Lord, before you say Jack Robinson, I've already told you that I'm going to open another restaurant. I'm going to also open another one. I'm going to have a culinary school. Years ago. And today is a reality. Do you understand? So believe in your dream. Keep saying it. Keep talking about it. Share it with people. Even though sometimes you share it with people and they go and run with it because they think they have money more than you. They can't do it the way you do it. I have somebody that kept putting herself close to me as if she's a friend. I didn't know she was coming to learn what I was doing. And today she has opened her own. The day she opened me, I went there. I carried my wine because I don't want stories that touch. I carried my drink, bought chicken suya. I went there, kept it first. I said if they did not give me, I will shout, dance, drink my wine, dance, and go to my house and be happy. Be happy with myself, be happy with her. Because as far as I'm concerned, she has her own destiny. You see, this thing is not the same. It's not the same. Her destiny is different. She will fulfill her own. Me too, I will fulfill in grand skies. So believe in your dream. Set your goals. It doesn't matter where you're starting today. Start small, but believe in that you're small. And before you know it, let me also tell you something that happened on my journey. So when we first started the restaurant, my mom came, helped me to, Ada knows this story very well, helped me to start the restaurant. After 9 months, she just left me without money, without any stock, just traveled. When I called her, I said, are we not going to start? She said, you say you're a big girl. Start now. I didn't have shishi. I went to borrow 30,000. But this business you see today is standing on that 30,000.
Hallelujah. That is great.
Had it been, I said, hey, nothing. And at that point of borrowing that 30,000, the rent will expire in 2 months. My house rent, the shop rent. But I just went to those people. See, learn to ask for what you want. I just went to those people, ask her, if she comes and I say, let's go and sit down with that person. Talk to he or she is a human being. Learn to ask for time. Tell people, give me payment plan. Don't try to be superwoman. Who will help? Be a woman. Before they will say, you say, thank you, sir. If you can do this for me, I'll just be happy. Doesn't mean you're selling yourself cheap, but you're appreciating the you that God has made. Yes. And you're telling them, you will just help me. You know I'm a woman, and a man is supposed to help you. Just help me. Ask for time. Ask for payment plan. I went and sat down with the landlord, the one of Plaza. Sorry, me, I'm used to pepper. Let me add some. Don't worry, let me add oil. To soften it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, bless you. Thank you. Naturally, you just garnish the suya small.
What quantity do you want? How do you want it?
It's okay. That quantity is okay. Yeah, it's done.
This quantity is okay. Same.
Yeah. For onions. Check if there's onions there. There's none. It's okay when you keep water, it will soften up. It will soften up. So this is the suya, and we'll just garnish with this. Okay.
fill the mug. But why you to fill them? No, I'm done. Yes, sir. You're blocking the camera. Thank you. You get why? Yeah, in case. No, I want her to finish. I'll pass.
Okay, do you want to come across?
Yeah. Wow. The moment of enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, you want this, Mama?
Okay.
Wait, I have to shift.
He's going He's capturing this.
Wait now. How did I push you? If anybody push me, I will push back. Calm down, please.
Presentation. Yeah. So here's what we have here.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chef Nneka.
Thank you, guys. God bless you guys.
Thank you.
See you guys at the top where you belong.
Our special chef.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here today. It's all of my pleasure. Yeah, so we are done.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So on behalf of 40 and Fabulous, all the crew, myself and all the household, we say thank you for coming. Thank you. We love
Thank
you.
you for having me.
We are looking forward to seeing you.
Sure. Maybe when you're out of here, I'll host you guys. Yeah. Yes.
Did you hear that?
We are 40 and we are. Yeah, I should host you guys.
Wow.
No.
Thank you. It's gonna be hard.
Especially.
Wow, that's cool. This is Udalawa.
What kind of English has she been speaking in this house?
This is Mama G. Mama. This is Mama G.
She's 51 years old.
So, when you talk about food, you talk about sweet business. Yes, so food, good thing. Yes, so Chef Nneka, you are going to host us.
Yes, when
I
you.
would love to.
That's my Chef Nneka in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
are amazing.
Fruity and fabulous naija.
Hello,
Hello.
fabulous Esther.
Hello, mommy.
You looking like Snow White, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hope you're having fun in the house of 40 and fabulous.
Yes, I am having fun.
How are you coping with the lectures and?
Oh, so fantastic. I'm enjoying the lectures and everything going on in the house. In fact, it's an added advantage to me. And I'm so happy to be here.
Definitely. This is Mother's Nest. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mom.
Mother's Nest is designed for you to share your journey so far with the world.
Okay.
So you tell us about yourself, what you've done, what you're doing, what you've been through before becoming a 40 and fabulous woman. So let's hear your story.
Okay, thank you very much, Mom. Yes, my name is Esther Ada, known as State City Designs. I'm from Delta State in Onitsha North local government. I'm 43 years of age. Yeah, so far I've been into fashion designing. I make things like this, and I have the company registered under CAC, and I'm into acting. I've done some skits. Yeah, that is on air. It's on my Facebook and other YouTube and other channels too. And also into singing. I sing gospel songs and secular music, few ones.
Okay.
Yes, and I have one album out.
Wow.
Yes, so though it's a collabo
Okay.
album, yes. So I have written up to 8 songs, which I want to. I'll go into production, and I want it to be on air. Yeah, and so far I've been married. Yes, I was married. I got married to this clergyman 2008. Yeah, after the marriage, 2009. Yeah, no, 2010. We now traveled out of the country. We were posted out. So before then, he's this angry type. He doesn't like me to go out or see me with friends or people, or any man that just say hi, just easily irritate him. So is this protective type
Kind of person.
Yes. So I didn't notice on time that he has that kind of character, but I'm not a promiscuous person. I don't date or do all that, but I don't know why he's so afraid. When he sees me talking with someone, he gets so, disturbed. So there was one time we traveled. Well, okay, when we traveled out, he now told me, he said he want to do a 3 days prayer, that I should not go out of the compound. I should just stay in the house for that 3 days. So I just asked him a question. So how do I get things after the prayer? I'll need to cook and all. He said he will order for it. I said, okay. So I remained in the house. He came out. He passed the same instruction, I don't want you to go out. I don't want somebody come, one of those ladies that used to come and take us out to show us the city. I should not follow. I was afraid. I said, what is going on? Why are you scared? You think I'm going to leave you and follow another person in a land I don't even know? No. So I said, okay, I've heard. He came out the 3rd time and started warning me. I've told you, when so person come, don't follow her. I now got upset. I said, what is all this? If you don't want to do this prayer, come, let's stay here together and do the prayer together instead of leaving me here and coming out off and on to pass it. He flew from where he was and started hitting me.
Oh. What happens to the prayer then?
He didn't go for the prayer anymore. He started beating me like crazy. I was just looking at him and said, so after beating me, because this is not the first time, that wasn't the first time he beats me. That is number many times, I can't count. So I not asked him, I said, so you mean after now you go to pray to who? To God? So he got more upset and beat crazy out of me that day. I was just crying. So when I got myself, I think after everything, he didn't go for the prayer anymore. He now sat in the couch, in the parlor. So I found out that I was coughing out blood and my chest was broken here. If I just touch my chest to make noise, and my back, because he kicked me at my back. And before then, I've lost 2 pregnancies because of the way he used to beat me here in Nigeria before we traveled out. So I discovered my backbone was affected. So I now begged him that he should take me to the hospital. He refused. He locked me inside the house, took my 2 phones so that I will not communicate or snap myself. So he left me in the house, and he went out, locked the door, locked me inside the house, and went out to meet with his friends. So I stayed for like 2 days. The second day, he came back the next day. I started begging him to take me back to Nigeria. He refused, so later, I think I now beg him, I said, talk to our national leader, because we have national leader in that place. So he now called him. So the man now said we should come down to where he was. So we went and narrated my stories to him. When he saw me, he was afraid. He said, what happened to me? I said, my husband beat me again. So he now said, the man is possessed, that something is wrong with him. That was when he started confessing that, yes, he used to see one woman in the dream chasing him and the rest. I said, well, before you kill me, I have to leave, because I cannot die because one woman is chasing you. You will come and kill me. So when after everything, we came down to Nigeria, I went to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, the doctor said that this, my backbone, that has been affected, that it will be difficult to conceive. Yeah.
Oh,
for me to conceive. Yeah. So I tried.
Oh my goodness.
I tried several times. I tried. I was unable to conceive. So I now decided. I said, of course, it didn't stop, because any small thing want to hit me, any little thing want to hit me. So I just decided. I said, no, I don't want this marriage anymore. That was when I called my parents and I told them I don't want this man again. Besides, the love is no longer there, and I can't have a child for him now. So they now say, okay, that is no longer in their hands, that I should do what I want to do, since the man is not yielding. So I cried, mommy, because I lost 2 pregnancies in that marriage, and my early 30s. So it pained me so much that I could not be able to hold at least one child. If I'd gotten one,
it's not impossible. I want to, I don't know, somehow I want to disagree that you will not have another child. Something tells me that it's possible that you carry your own child. Yes. I don't know, somehow, sometimes, when doctors can say it's all over, and God says not, when God says it's not over, it's not over. Yeah, something just, keep telling me that it's very possible that you will be married again. If that's what you want, and you can still carry your own baby.
Amen.
It's possible, so you don't have to cry. It's so easy now, with the science and all, you can still have your own child.
Yes.
Okay? Trust me on that.
Thank you.
If that's what you want, it's possible. And you're going to find someone who will love you for who you are and treat you like a precious, 40 and fabulous woman you are.
Yes, mommy.
Okay?
Amen.
So this is the reason why you are here, so that you can shine like a bright light.
Amen.
So thank you
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you for believing in 40 and fabulous.
Thank you, Mom.
Keep your hope alive.
Yes, I will.
What doesn't kill you
Yes, Mom.
keeps
Thank
you
you
alive.
so much. Yes.
Okay?
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mom.
darling.
Thank you, Mom.
Life, they say, begins at 40. And women in their 40s are only just beginning to blossom. 40 and Fabulous reality TV show. One house, 10 women, 60 days. 10 complete strangers from all across Nigeria would live together in one house to learn the secrets of building a great nation through arts, crafts, and business development. With no links to the outside world, it's gonna be challenging. So who's gonna break? Who's gonna get evicted? And who would win the ultimate prize of 10 million naira and a brand new car? It starts on the 25th of June 2022. It's reality TV like never before.
This is why we're here at 40 and Fabulous Nigeria to actually help people right the wrong and help them get the healing that is deserving. Help them pick up their pieces. This is why this show is like no other, because it's educating, it's entertaining, rebranding, renewing, impacting, and above all, we help them choose their craft for those that are multitasking women, and we empower them. It's possible.
40 and Fabulous naija.
All these things are what is making workshop.
Life begins at 40, yet a full of 40 is full forever. 40 no fit be the barrier. You never late to start your career. If you no make am for 20, you go fi make am for 30. If you no make am for 30, you go fi make am for 40. Make sure you live before you die, because you only live once. And a better African woman. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and a sister. Ezibu Yoma, Keke Wamata, Obereto fine, 40 and Fabulous. Whenever you